draw the other day. We look at Ghana as England fans, and we see the likes of yourself, Antoine Semenyo, some fantastic players, and yet you're not at AFCON. What kind of team will England face next summer? And the fact that you're not at AFCON, do you think England might even underestimate the quality of Ghana to a certain extent?
Well, their approach is their part of the game, but I think to qualify for the World Cup alone is a big statement from us and shows what we can do, you know. So there's still a bit of time till that, so just focus here for now, and then definitely we'll prepare towards that as well. But it's good to have England in the group. Just
what are your thoughts on facing England next summer? I know we're talking about the Champions League today, but it's obviously a big draw for and a lot of interest over in England. What do you make of coming up against Thomas Tuchel's side?
Interesting. I'm looking forward to it. Playing against most of the players in the country here, so, and some of the other guys that play here as well. So we are pretty much aware of the side we are facing and the quality they have, but we will definitely be up for it and be ready.
Obviously, you got drawn with England.
It's a film no pa. Kudus say boy see Omani ja. You know more England na ya bonti conference ne de ebenya na you know more e de abon you know sem no na World Cup draw yi e ba ye coaches no start you more kasa coach Otuado e de nsem kakra e de atojo say Ghana be fan match after match kakra na ye de ahwe matches ni awini na ya koye nim na yentie John Pistol so assistant coach the Black Stars of Ghana. What in nsem kakra to say Ghanaian group no de we share the group no esitia ye nya 3 points 4 points 5 points and also betimi aboa pa me qualify nti ye hwese ye betimi ahye ni nyina no ne ye hwese mathematics kakra so betimi abam either 3 4 5 ni nyina no ebetimi qualify kakra am yakwanimntie assistant coach Edema Black Star. So Ghana be qualify from the group and no kakra what also area to dry be room na fedin come Prince of Goals. Yes, Prince Thegu no maybe a drum na enye easy crowd be Gini din e Ghana in league mo and I feel the Black Stars of Ghana Prince Thegu enye one also say game no dey e mo be den draw no dey draw but one also Gini at least Ghana betimi nya 6 points e dey free it is a group we mo na fa qualify group of England and Croatia Ghana betimi nya 6 points out of 9 points ya betimi enya wow yentie Tegwe Prince Tegu Kasai and what to just say easy so the Black Stars of Ghana 6 or 5 points ya betimi enya so winning 1 game and drawing 2 no be 5 points and you winning 2 games so be 6 points na fi e de akoya nim na ene ya bedin komo honorable sports minister edin komo kakawei eyen komo ekode Black Stars of Ghana what person ko support Ghana e US of ye preparation is say man fast starting Fred Aben and ye kwaje visa ade akoni ade no say obetimi to obi afo say man ko tua sika mob obehu say obi contact me free ministry ha me be say ye boa na utimi call USCB na uko support Black Stars and was meant to advance money and fam obi ase ne free ministry and we penny e wa ban mo obetimi aboa e ba ne sa obeju sika edi eno ne sporty and e din komo anano pan yentie kakra sports minister ede atudwa.
Don't advance money to anybody in the name of trying to provide you any protocol for World Cup for you to get opportunity to travel for the World Cup. That's my number 1 advice to people. My first advice. Advance money to somebody that
advice no na second one minister dem biem and say social media no aya dia obi a obi is a Facebook ye dwumadi da ho into obi a bi account or monitor nyama and also be hu na obi akwakoya account bi a chat or messenger obedu no na a sports minister ni picture na da ho ni date of birth ni bibia ho na say ono a and ni udin komo so pekakabra na memwa na unsutimi tu kwan kwa US game was say and then Facebook any azan for doors pa into the warning I'm a Ghana phone as a Facebook or no and you am akoso nti mo mani enso enaho
Facebook, especially Facebook messengers. These days they are even able to clone numbers and do WhatsApp chats and then the rest. But the basic one that people still fall foul for, which is Facebook, is what is worrying. That a Facebook page is created or account is created, and maybe they put the a nice image of the sports minister and write the sports minister's name and all the details that you may not even know about the sports minister. They are able to collect it and they put it in here. But they even put your place of birth and schools you attended and everything in there.
Muti anamati ni yesede be a Facebook nso obehe na afi obi enkotwa wa be obi say de nuama ekoso passport minister say ekwaje visa ya betu kwan na yekwa Canada ana afi US of any Mexico man bezi no mo relax nuama ni nyina ne so do a question so mu bisa na doso bu ebetima busa say wa ware wo ma wo ni madia na ware de mbia wo kwa wo ma biemti ye ma visa obi kra tumi busa say usika da account wo say eyebo ntini yeko tombo ntini yeko tisanu amanuama ni nyina no mo relax kakra emaye na bo ane yeko hwa obi abesa ba ni krom yentie sports minister to the embassy say mo relax nuama ema Ghana for
I may be a sports fan and I may not have any tie to anybody. Yeah. So because I don't have a tie to anybody, I'm not married. I don't have kids in Ghana here, so I shouldn't go and watch the World Cup. Something that gives me maybe joy. America believes in recreation. Yeah. America believes in rights of persons, and right to recreate is a right that must be respected. So you cannot continue to put so much restriction on persons who want to go and watch the World Cup. You must show proof of this, proof of that, proof of this, proof of that. Certain things must be relaxed because the person is not just going there. It's because the game that we all love is coming to your country.
Honorable Sports Minister and the two joint Nyami Aduma Yebedin Komana Fiare said the Nyama and Subisi Yakobe because you over say apply for visa. This auto tickets ni be and so answer. Nyami Aduma 9:30 Baba Bidi San Komano every Ama Salim a weekend in Mediama one also Bogo Eritia Alawa na ono ni former teammate ni Alawa na ne yentie kakra wodi to Drakon fa so Saguno so Alawa de woni mni pa anti born na baby born dana so placebo we are na ebetimi atonete Salim kakra what it to draw ni go against Alawa or Ghana Premier League.
I know Alawa from Mediama Hearts of Oak, so I know what he can do. He knew I was going to shoot, so he came forward and I was like, no, I have to place the ball, and I did it.
Premier League second round way a year registration players transfer say and it's on the 16th of December copying 15th of January and no more the Ghana Premier League Women's Premier League and Access Bank Division 1 League no kakra if you the bank and say country House of Folk as we and it's 3 months ni MC players no wo musika sem salary any ade enso my no a problem as say almost so FX honum nyame aduma 9:30 ba be room house wo mu ensem no Council crisis meeting across the dental coach Abdul Karim Zito reporter Banis IMC no mato musa the afena meeting because this week na omashe and we man share and koyo win no man to mu busano say coach obetimi atoa so adidwumadi ana say ni yem pro bi fufro e man meto aso san komo ni nyina no ye be rem na afia de won sebe de abatabia ba company industries Omar Daruma emulator ba supplement territory root and natural product and afia ni that so ho Health Clinic Natural Company Limited Lawson Beverages Limited and Idaso Hoyaba Clinical Jack Farmer and Afi her Pasco Herba Capsules Carenstick Ventures Mid Alaska Star Enterprise and a Siemens Vital by Mr. Capsules Power Specialist Herba Hospital AB Herba Clinic and Afi High Sense Omukambi Betway Omar Daruma Jackson Herba Mr. Benjamin Dental Clinic 3P Garlic Mr. Best Brain Publication and Afi Deep for Samuel Prayer and Counseling Center Omar Daruma and Anopi Omutai Chini and Jumadi and so you don't some someone there and pay also no see live on Facebook Wontumi TV live na fe wo do adwenche abanafi akinka bi a day amount awe njumedie so Joseph Asamoah ene mo amoka wunyina akwadwo sam hyehyehye yamama kwaba emfa emrayan live you so ene anope fancy Di Maria aye ready e be ram na de enkofon cross so foreign news no atoaso de ama good morning fancy say bibia boko
obadi antom bibia fine now also okay now what can take it no one bia one prices ni bia now
yeah
say the prices ni be city here
sure
I'm say na minister can omungunuam nya fi na why na
why my saying na why e board ye ko he ye wi abasa aba
o ma yen qualify na for ma team phone nya bi
nko sa muni muse kamo pa kamo ka che se mbi a mo qualify mo
Ghana for US we have kono cra Black Stars and qualify right
so we are David ya ko what kai
mundial ani
Morocco no mo fa Morocco mo na Nigeria for no ne ade na US ne ade ne de nto omungum
ani dey very necessary
omungum pa
mami come quick na ye ko Italy okay nti wona Shadrack mum ye ko Italy and the Montes Enra wo mo matches come Monday enso e de na ba so na boboku a ye ferse pizza e wo fie wo mo so luzu 1-0 Edma Saida ye ferse Palma Emma sa game no wo mo so mare 3 points free away enso mare kwa enwa chidrisi boboku no enso e wo fie ene boboku a ye ferse Genoa some boy Emma Genoa team no wo mo hwemie no ewa bra Idrisi aye Saida wo mo som antemu ba kona fe ye kro aye similar match so enwa se wonya time ensom amonita ye mention na make sure sa akwadana ye for sa Rafael Liao ono ensom aye player ye for sa nkunku omumie no anana chasadia mensen kan sa wo mo som aba starting game no ensom aye ma side and for sa Milan ewa bra enwa no wo momie no som start na mo match no ye start and koba sa boboku ye first Torino omuri kai and some about first 2 goals aritia a Milan player ye first Nikola Vlasic ono and to Van Zapata okay no womu ye no boss 2 goals no and some aritia a Milan wa bra time now about 17 minutes out samantenemo na mo Adra Rabio and some player baby original goal in the massa way a strike our bra chesa distance emuke and said Adra Rabio si faswa waro some register first go Edma Milan team no and na chesa mo ye come back enwa manager na Eric Christian Police kabai wo bam na chesa mo ball aye 66 minutes and some our game no wo bam wara chesa be she go and chesa be 10 minutes later was sana ba kom so enwa won say Police ayobi a won no bench by at the same time no won some sabe twas aje aye man of the match award enwa and some our match no our Bernardo Peno ye de aye won some and some ariate and some my for our show no so now we bring Kobas enwa AC Milan team amoye come back ni na no won some Milan apart from match day 1 and Kobas amolusu game and some our chasa series animal no since then womolusu game BM AC Milan team no womo some abo aye ni akansa aye 14 matches and womo some awini makoma konai womo draw makoma ko 4 and chasa Milan team no womo some alusu ba ko our league no ma womo some ada so ye dwumadena fai yenko enwa Manchester for and some Manchester so na enwa man for tomorrow because Wolves game here enwa man for teta na chesa Wolves way and some J Eddie Guomo na boboku efansa Manchester Bruno Fernandes on about first goal ama kwadana efansa aye Jean-Ric na Balgard ono and some restore parity and some other Wolves amokoba no Brandon Bambo eshe goal Messi Mount and some eshe goal and for Bruno Fernandes ebiem what some penalty and some sauce Emma Saida you find Manchester United say you say can say man you play a BNO I just want to more goals afi our Premier League anymore and some player you find some I brand in Baimo Esana one of 6 goals I just say na money also born you know and some our soro other so ya Jumaden and for captain I find Bruno Fernandes and some Ayobia I'm say and we see Ronaldo Achas one baya one of more goals as a Portuguese and some other Manchester na aye Bruno so ana so far no one of some numbers our soro about 306 games I'm a Man U 102 goals ebiem no was 92 assists at the club you very say United our brand Peno ya the update and the akanina no and some at the aba betie aye coach and fansa Ruben Amorim but first Shadrack the camera me aye Wolves and our supporters no what say wɔn yɛ protest na ɛno protest awards ɔmo so protest ayɛ no na kyɛsɛ ano ntempare nyinaa no sɛ wɔn bɛ so ɔmo kyɛ so mpanifoɔ no am sɛ nneɛma ɛwɔ fam te ɛno a outside the stadium ɛhɔ ɛyɛ Billy Wright ayɛ stand ɛhɔ no nyinaa no na kyɛsɛ ɔmo hyi mmɔmɔmɛ ɛne adeɛ hɔ ne akyɛsɛ ɔmo yɛ tete wɔn yɛ tete na mpani baako akaka nkyɛnse na tom because ɛm sɛ wɔhyɛ dam wɔn akyɛsɛ ɔmo mpa asɛm bi a yɛsɛ sɛbi ɛne ehu a ɛnyɛ tan enti ɛmfam ane nsɛm akyɛsɛ anɔpa yi yɛntimi ma wo ntia bie akyɛsɛ ɔmo kari akyerɛ ɔmo mpanifoɔ no nyinaa no wɔpani no so ɔmbɛ so ɔbɛyɛ kwa no afei waslide ɛyɛ ne yɛka no sɛ ɛyɛ adeɛ nsom atom ama akyɛsɛ ɔno nsom agya fanse no wɔ abɔnten a ɛno nso ɛyɛ deɛfiri ɔma so ɛdɛ ba afei yɛntie ɛyɛ nsɛm a coach no a yɛfa no sɛ Ruben Amorim ɛno anadwo waberɛ kɔba sɛ Man U area game no coach nsom akasae yɛntie coach Ruben Amorim.
That if it's not sooner, we would win the game. So I really enjoyed the way we played the second half.
And looking forward, really important to build on this now and put in another performance like that with that creativity.
Yeah. Every week that we win a game, I have that question. So we need to win the next one. This one is in the past. Let's go.
Manchester Monet's game I was saying so Manchester far I have 3 points our brand generation and no I said your coach and then some tuja yet empty tell the canning no and some my for an pay and so I was sure to say report to American can say Liverpool for say I couldn't have say Mohamed Salah Penino I was saying so Moton Yamiarma January and some amount questions for being one no I bigger at a change club you found say Liverpool and you man shall aye na no Saturday Manchester no pasea ene aye men show ya day aye update no more eba me discussing common nyina no Liverpool for the side say wo mo beto Mohamed Salah nyame ya ma wintai na ba bi obeso okobi ya no akọ omunya scanner operation Antoine Semenyo medical care aye Semenyo sam ensom ari atronse ba bi a wokra obo no eho ana Semenyo so pa ana Semenyo so kran kwaf continue wo munya to na apana chese kwan bi aso no wo some adi Antoine Ababa Shemua and I drama so me and one jono what can say main show no see a catch on sir will be able to tear a yasama Jamie Carragher and some other car na NYM say ya sete unia pana unia na just wababu bonage and some adiama player your father say Mo Salah was me what to say me criticize Salah and wa bro we tina pay so bobota and a host so na sana ya kasa ne namu nyina gono wayem mra so okay na chesa go be so di okona hono but omunya no quick na eno Jamie Carragher and was waka mo bia so ato ba ye wahye goal so aye djuma di ama Liverpool obi anyim so we are one of the best players our Liverpool abakosemo nanka we obi afro we vet eba ye ene ye ko bi ohia goal a wo ene Florian vet no anka kwada no ehia go echeo wo mo bo match bi na no ya pass bomb Florian vet amane Wontumi bema kwakope goal asha kebia makora no hye wo pass man no hye ya na wakaje sa ye de wo se bia ya ye wo na wo de club na ko the next years it wo ba ya mo tena se yiro ho one pass ana chese na obi ade akoda no ato aye tankuru mo a obi ensom asre aye Florian aye vet it shark di kama me Jamie Carragher gedi kan na for yamra aye the second one ensom aso we de mu da tawaso na etie yentie Carragher.
I've got more goals than anyone in the Premier League. What I did last season, he's always speaking about himself. One thing I just want to sort of remind Mo Salah, maybe his agent, is that before he come to Liverpool, Mo Salah was known as the guy who failed at Chelsea. That's just a fact. He'd never won a major trophy before he came to Liverpool. He's also the greatest player his country have ever had in Egypt. Egypt, in the African Cup of Nations, are the most successful nation. He's going there in a couple of weeks. Mo Salah's never won the AFCON. That is not me trying to put Mo Salah down as a player. I've just said he's one of the best players in the world in the last 8 years. Very few better. But what it tells Mo Salah and his agent is, it's not about an individual. You weren't a big star before you come to Liverpool. You haven't really won anything with Egypt anyway. And all that's telling you is, no matter how good a player you are, you need help from your teammates, your manager and fans. And I think that's really important that he remembers that.
kakra we ye de odi to twasa wo kra wo ba Chelsea no na ye taggo say oko ba Liverpool omo taggo say oko faili ensom our Chelsea ba Liverpool na em say ababe pejonti masa wo kra no wonye AFCON bi da emfama Egypt man no na oba be soa wo me shara san for the other one no ensom amame ho na no ka say e was anka by na wonu akra boama Florian vet anya the first go mom we are selfish won crown numbers and I wo dwe ho yenche Karaga
back this season about Mo Salah on the pitch. As I said before, I've never been critical of him on the pitch. He is a legend of the club, right? His legacy is there. If he doesn't score another goal or make another assist for this club, I don't care. He's been amazing. Where he really let himself down in my eyes was this season in Frankfurt and another game where there's a guy who signed for Liverpool who needs a goal more than anyone, Florian Wirtz. Instead of just being a great player for the club, be a great ambassador for the club and roll that ball to him for an easy tap in and go over, give him a hug and a kiss and say, you know what, you're the guy who's going to take this Liverpool team forward. I don't need any more goals. I've seen Barnes at the end. I've seen Ian Rush at the end. I've seen Steven Gerrard at the end. Do you think they were the same players in the pomp? Of course they weren't. Do supporters think any differently of them now? When they see them, they say, no, you are the top 5 or 6 players to ever play for Liverpool. And the same will be said of Salah. So in terms of on the pitch, the one criticism I've got, help the other players, help Florian Wirtz, help Isaac. Don't be obsessed with your own numbers. And don't, as I said, what he's done off the pitch.
You said you know Joe Monday night, and so our Sky, almost studios now, Jamie Carragher, so sorry, you see, Mo Salah, so by report, I mean, yes, Salah Bush, you know, beyond the number, Biano, saying messages out because Abema men fee Jamie Carragher men reply no wow the can cast say there Carragher ever so yes so I'm panona Joe one some mabejano so branch onsha and I want reply some no branch here you found say Carragher so you go to the day when say Champions League games ever so said no you come out so I'm drop it Mo Salah no yes I'm confirming yes one drop it Salah and one you know what one coach and from Sana slot Etanasia, what did a press conference and some Abano, Wamu Dikabu Salah Crassamanzana, Wamu Ba a Yagano Society Kamame, and a slot on Mo Salah. Now, coach, you know, was Sa Uno Samabana Wontumi, Emian Kanuku the Ababia Chichabuano, Emsa one was here, Sanano, and a slot on Mo Salah, Yentio coach.
Himself, so. Do you feel he was referring to you when he talked about being thrown under the bus? And
the only one who can answer that question is Mo himself, so I can guess, but I don't think that's the right thing to do in this moment of time. So it's hard for me to tell who he means in that situation, to be honest.
So have you spoken to him then, and how do you feel about what he's had to say overall as well? Again, going back to the fact that he said that your relationship with him had broken down.
We've let him know that he's not traveling with us, so that was the only communication that's been there from us to him. Of course, before Saturday, the two of us have spoken a lot, sometimes longer, sometimes shorter. And then your second question was? Do
you feel your relationship has broken down with him?
No, that's not the way I feel, but he has the right to feel how he feels things. I haven't felt that at all.
And a slot today, Banababi Crowdy, and one coach in a cherry singing as one year better, Obusan, and some Salah workers where you're thrown under the bus, and a chess Samuna, Moba said, we in Mamma, we are singing out, one no, and our son, one no, and I just all your problem, what not done a scapegoat to know your sanity, and a question as well, or no, where you're very calm, the Drew Babiswa, where you're very polite, but and just warm resao. One and a slot on them, one yamre. Tibia Wuki can cancel and Kabia by now, coach soon Ebia, Coach Massa, one yenny power mirror to the Kikakwa, Yintiana slot. I don't know to Mizam San and Akome Grupa, Yintia coach.
Ayana, when Mo said that he felt he was thrown under the bus, do you understand that frustration? Do you understand why he would say such things?
Then I should know what he exactly means with it. So, and that is difficult for me to know what he exactly means with it and why he says this and who he's referring to. And
so you've not had that conversation?
No, not what he meant with that, with those words. No, we just So I think usually I'm calm and polite, but that doesn't mean I'm weak. So if a player says have these commands about so many things, then it's about me, us as a club to react, and we react.
But it doesn't mean I'm weak. And I said the Liverpool coach, one on some other some the buy and Manchester cost 1 year. Your friend says UEFA Champions League in a manner. One more kick off. I 3:30 game. I Kairat Almaty our fear. One on some Olympiacos and about Bamuchi Gamer. One on some other sport and Bono. And also I 5:45 and Sana about 8 o'clock. Couple games and also Atalanta our fear to Chelsea no Manon Casano Chelsea for some Aquaco drew one run our Atalanta Chelsea and manager France Enzo Maresca no one for Palmer and was saying I was some protecting no Nyamiarma weekend against Everton and a gamer a Yakwana versus Palmer no and some Benyabiabo Afe Yawo Barca and Trent Frankfurter one so banner drew our come new in Tamalan hosti Liverpool and Sana I am Monaco some other Galatasaray game no about PSG Eindhoven womuni Atletico Madrid Abanafe ayaresa Tottenham Hotspur Kudusunum and some Slavia Prague Bansana Junior Saint-Gilloise and so Olympic Marcel Timono woman some about Barca for gamer and Abaso Yomun Canning answer and Mark Benal Ayobi also stay woman no madu Sebia Quadana Fansa Mark Benano woman some Abasomo Tom and Sebia Bueno Ebe in fact Barca for say woman players in our crown woman will be Kwabonti on loan omunyina beste na fe wamonsom akoswa ya Jumaden na Gerard Martin wono yobi asase emso no na beje eye center back eye benkum so aboso akodano abakosom abojuma na Real Madrid anopai onsa Endrick and Olympic Lyon ensamno e bai amesante koi and the amesa kan say nanka Endrick ensom agent no requem also mutu kwan ekol Lyon nanka womukopa fie ensom amakodana fan Andrew reporter menyansa Real Madrid for no akacho omusam womunjai ifena nkomo so mukodun komono womunyantianim sebi afina kwakwada womun ne babeka ama nanya boni bi abon eno ye nkomo eno som akoso Madrid for say ansam now eno no pa ye ka said yo mu coach no wo bi yankasam opamono na Zidane ene club ansam sam na edi ka ba ni nyina akra no womun som abon ade ato ba bi woma ba to amo support coach na ye for Alonso ana Xabi Alonso so no report amenyansa message no and some other players our brand a more den Adama club and some and say Madrid and you say we are all lose game moment me lose game no mom sign him guasia kwan so I say ya mre na say ye die ho grobi our ya fear dia masa and you kwan say ana Madrid fa so a wo some ade lose game tina manager na catch boys no say wo mun change omo attitude our brand me ya doma Wednesday omo some other Man City about UEFA Champions League and also abakoso and before say womo kobo game our Sam Mames no ansam coach the catch am say December womo be say 5 matches abo ansana womo some akwabi a break bi na yes coach the catch am boys no say Sam omo timi wini omo 5 matches aka and some our Sam month we mu a womo one solid week enom ayo bronya one solid week and na just boys no abenya na fe womo so dia enjoy nanu ya no ayare se South Africa and some akotwa aya Madrid and update ba Xabi Alonso and so can say classic ho and Vinicius and some start yes Vinicius say bia na bu ofu say omaya a substitution meti se coach no e de adwuma no ehye eda Militao say Militao ene ne krom ni enkasa exam say Militao ne akora ne kasa ya afutuom abam nkakra mene waro some ade coach no om relationship starters build and some at against Man City Madrid om players om proper and some our chiro e transfer ne Valverde be san kwakobo 2 Raul Asensio ne Antonio Rudiger ebe partner our out of defense now fe Alvaro Carreras and some abo aye benkum so achese ne nyina no and some aye kakra fi omaso ya at ebanamum so come say Man City esha aye Madrid ama achese nim kwase bi esa babiam dia and you know bi na kumantwi onti coachi asom be shepa na omon kasa kwa no monhera ne gidie se bia na aye kase by Samuel January na coach no eda som aye adwuma ne no aye kakra fru ade abaya yenyina so na afa yemfansi na yema aye the privilege morning show to Heneba anana se tu ne team no enra meto aso 9:30 yaba na afa de aka nyina no enso aba be so